in today's video, but an image that helps you and your dancers to keep the idea of rotation going, how do we do that where we don't end up gripping? Well, I believe we can do it almost musically. This idea of like reinvest in it. Are you still feeling it? And if it's always this sort of reinvest where I'm coming around to it again and coming around to it again, so that I'm allowing the change that I mentioned in a previous video. So check that one out, all about the fact that it changes with flexion and extension. This idea, here I am going, oh, it just keeps coming around and it just keeps coming around. I'm always investing, I'm letting it change. Oh, and I thought, oh, this just keeps coming around. Oh, kind of like a light in a lighthouse, just keeps cycling around. And then I was thinking back to, again, a previous video I invite you to check out, the eyes on the heads of the femurs looking forward. Like, oh, it could be like the light, shine forward, shine forward. Then you can link it musically to say, okay, every count 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 3, 4. I'm checking in with my turn. Maybe it becomes counts 1 and 3. Maybe it winds up being, maybe I'm doing really quick ronds, boom, boom, and I keep feeling, that light just speeds up. So it's not a typical lighthouse, because this lighthouse, you can change the timing of it. Maybe it's really stormy seas, so they speed it up and they keep it going faster so that there's more likelihood that you're going to see no matter where you are. So that's the image for today, is feeling like you're stirring the thighs, keeping it continuous. Now the reason this is different is that stirring means I'm paying attention also to the front inner thighs coming around and the backs of legs coming around, because of thinking of the full circle. The light shining forwards could be the inner thighs coming forward to the head of the femur looking forwards. But the idea that it just keeps going, it's that I didn't just hold it. Now, I do believe in my image of the magnets. You can check that one out. But this idea that if it just keeps going, it's allowing for change, reflection, and extension, as mentioned in one of the previous videos. So make sure you check that out. The next one coming up harkens back to a movie that I loved in my childhood, The Wizard of Oz. And if you were like me, child of the 70s and 80s, The Wizard of Oz was on yearly. And the scene I would wait for every time, the Lollipop Guild, no, the Lullaby Guild, the little girls on point. Now, obviously, they should not have been on point. Oh my gosh, the technique is horrifying. But as a little 7-year-old or whatever, watching Girls on Point was a big deal. So this next one in the next video is paying homage to my love of The Wizard of Oz. I hope you check that one out. If you found this useful to you, I really appreciate the comments, saying wonderful things like that. Help give me the impetus to keep making these. And of course, you hit your like, you hit the subscribe, and then maybe I get to see you in the Radiant Dance Teacher Facebook group.